All right, hello. My name is Juan, and today I'll be reviewing the Super Mario Bros. Movie, directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic. I'm very sorry if I butchered those names. In this movie, Mario finds himself separated from his brother Luigi, who then teams up with Princess Peach to help rescue him from the evil Bowser. Now, first things first, me, like millions of other people around the world, I grew up playing the Mario games. All right. In particular, games like Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Super Smash Bros. On the 64. My Nintendo journey started on the 64 with those Mario games, okay? And then growing up, one Christmas, I got a Wii. And then with that Wii came the Super Mario Galaxy game. And to this day, that Super Mario Galaxy game to me is still considered probably my favorite video game that I have ever played. It's so immersive, it's so colorful. The mechanics of that game are unbelievable. It's the most high tier Mario game in my opinion. All right, it's so up there. And for this in this movie, I wasn't really expecting much from it. Honestly, like I know a lot of people are probably like expecting a really good movie from this, like Oscar worthy type of stuff. But in reality, this is probably the most hype I've ever had for a movie, while at the same time not expecting much from it. If you understand what I mean. This movie did what it needed to do, which is be a Super Mario Bros. Movie, and in my opinion, it succeeded in that. You know, the voice actors in this movie are amazing. Chris Pratt is good as Mario. Anya Taylor Joy as Princess Peach is amazing. Jack Black as Bowser is amazing as well. Keegan Michael Key as Toad is probably the best part of this movie, and Charlie Day as Luigi is also really great in this movie. And the cast overall in general is great. You know, Chris Pratt works as Mario. I know he probably got like the most backlash as to like the voice for Mario, and he's fine in this movie. It makes sense for him to just talk as a normal person. Like, can you imagine like the original Mario voice just like saying lines like in depth words of meaning for an hour and 30 minutes? Like that would be a little annoying in my opinion. And honestly, like the only actor in this movie that was kind of like whatever is Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. And honestly, even that was okay. Like the backlash for the voice actors that this movie got, I think at this point it's just out the window. It shouldn't be that big of a deal anymore. Now, in terms of plot, it's a very safe and generic plot, and I'm totally okay with it. Me personally, when it comes to Mario games, I honestly could care less about the plot. You want to know why? Because when you play a Mario game, you just play for the fun of it, for the immersiveness. You don't really care about the plot like that. You're really just playing the game for a good time. And like I said before, this movie did that. Now, in terms of Easter eggs, there are a ton of Easter eggs in this movie. It's unbelievable how many they are. The score as well, excuse me, the score as well, the music, like the majority of the music that they put in here were like kind of like remix, not remix, but like modernized movie versions of like the Mario music from like the past decades, and it works. Yeah, I like the little spin that they did on them. And there's also some music choices in this movie that didn't need to happen, but it happened. Like, one example is the famous "I Need a Hero" song, which we all know. Only the only movie that can pull off that song is Shrek 2, because come on. Shrek 2 is Shrek 2 is like a top 5 anime movie for me, in my opinion. But other than that, the scores were great. Nothing much to say about it. Now, this movie did what I feared what they were gonna do for the movie, which was separate Mario and Luigi. That was like my biggest fear going into this movie, because The best part of this movie was when they were both on the screen together, you know, showing the brotherly love to the audience. And, you know, it was nice to watch that. But I do understand why they did it in terms of like plot for a movie. Like it makes sense for someone to go try to save someone they care about, which in this case, Luigi. And Mario cares for Luigi because it's his brother. He he doesn't want him to get hurt. He doesn't want anything bad happening to him. And you know, it wouldn't make sense for Mario to just help out a stranger like Peach, who he barely doesn't even know that much. So yeah, at the end of the day, I understand why they did it for the movie. The one movie I could compare this to is probably Minions: The Rise of Gru, which was, you know, when it came out last year. The purpose of it was to be just a short 90-minute movie just to entertain the family, the kids, just everyone in general. And except now this time it's with Mario characters, and who doesn't love Mario, you know? So at the end of the day, this movie's fine. It's enjoyable. If you love Mario, you'll love this movie. Kind of like the Sonic movies. If you love Sonic, you'll love the Sonic movies. That's just how it works with video game movies. All right, this is post production Juan. I'm sorry about the video. If I've sounded like a little tired, I still am tired right now. I just finished editing at 1 a.m. But the reason I kind of sound like a little slow and like a little tired as well is because I'm not reading off like off of some notes right now. It for this movie, I feel like I didn't really need to like read off some notes because of how simple and fun the movie was. Unlike my previous two movies where it was like Scream and Creed. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know. But subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comment section what you think about the movie. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.